He's on the car. He's got it. He's got it. How good is that? Yeah.
G'day everyone and welcome to this month's fishing update. Now we're looking at the month of October and the weather has finally got warmer. It is going to be so much fun this month. So the last few months we have had a lot of rain around New South Wales, Victoria. We've had a lot more rain than usual and a lot of places have actually had their yearly amount already, over 800 mils in some locations, and the rivers are in full flood. Now this means the river fishing is very tough at the moment, especially for natives. You're targeting the golden perch and even trout in the rivers. A lot of them are dirty, high and flooded, which makes the fishing very, very tough. But in saying that, the lakes and dams are fishing absolutely amazing. Up in northern New South Wales, Copeton, they're cracking some great fish in the comps already. They've started taking some beautiful big goldens from that dam and it is well worth a crack. The cod fishing was great up until close and the golden fishing is just as good. So definitely a great spot to target. As you can see, we've pulled in from the day's fishing here. We're fishing at Blowering. It was a bit tough on the water. The lake is actually spilling over. The water is going over the spillway. It's over 100% and it's actually causing problems down the bottom with floods. We fished out there today. We got a few follows, few hits. Couldn't connect the fish. It was a bit slow. The fishing has been tough at Blowering, but the fish seem to be holding deeper. We can see them all sitting down on the sounder, coming up in schools, and they are catching them, fishing the lures down deeper. So the technique is to find the schools down the bottom and hop lipless crankbaits or heavy soft plastics down the rocky banks. Now they're sitting on the rocky banks. We've targeted the shallows quite a lot today and we couldn't find any natives. A lot of carp schooling around, but the perch seem to be non-existent. The water is actually dirtier at the moment up here at Blowering, which is making the fishing quite tough. But in saying that, it is a great sight to see this lake so full, and over the next few weeks the fishing should pick up because that water temperature still hasn't peaked yet. It's just getting to 15 in some spots, but it's still very cold in the morning at about 12 degrees. So when that water temperature peaks a little bit, the golden perch will feed. But if you live in the area, get up and have a look at the wall because the water is pouring over. There are golden perch everywhere and it is really cool. Now it is the same around most of the state. All the dams are full. They are pouring water over and it is a magic sight to see. Lake Hume has been fishing brilliantly. They've been getting some big yellers, either trolling in mid-water range, trolling the rocky banks and the standing trees, getting the lure down to about 7 meters, and they're finding schools of golden perch and catching some absolute thumpers. Another technique there is to pull up to your trees, just bob or cast around the trees. Redfin are being caught as well, but the water coming out of Hume is amazing as well. So much water. Burrinjuck has been very, very dirty. There have been a few fish caught if you can find the clearer water. They haven't been really feeding well in that thick, dirty water, and the better areas down around the main basin where the water is clearer, because up the top where the rivers are coming in are very dirty. Now in regards to all other dams, they are fishing great. Windamere fished so great earlier in the season and now it's already started to slow down because of the amount of people fishing the location. But over the next few weeks, the lakes for goldens will start to fire even better, especially at Lake Eildon. Now it fishes brilliant at the start of November, so by the time we get around to the next fishing update, Eildon is a great spot to fish, and even better, you can target cod year round, so it's a great spot to target. As you can see, we've nearly finished packing up the boat here today. We're going to head on home. So the fishing is good, the weather is finally beautiful, sunny, great time to be on the water. As you can see, there's a lot of activity around at the moment, a lot of people, great time to be outdoors, camping and fishing. I will catch you in the next fishing update. Would you like to learn more about freshwater fishing? Then make sure you check out the Complete Guide Lure Fishing series. It's the very first freshwater tutorial video series with over 5.5 hours, 20 tutorials and 330 minutes of jam-packed action, and it's only available at Social Fishing. To learn more about this series, visit the website at www.socialfishing.com.au.